tell him! You tell him I'm coming! Tell him I'm fucking coming!
Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Jay, aka the Stray G, aka Mama. There goes that man again, aka I'm so disrespectful, aka the man by many names. Dog, this was the best fucking episode of The Walking Dead ever. Point blank. I'm not gonna even waste y'all time. I'm gonna get straight into the shit. The episode starts off with the governor talking to his people, basically saying that, hey, we have to take this prison from them. Yada yada yada. The prison has to be taken from them. Okay. Everybody's with it. Everybody's like, okay, well, we'll take the prison by force. The governor and his wife basically say, well, can't we just find a different place? Do we have to kill these people? Come to find out, the governor didn't actually kill Hershel and Michonne when he had the chance. He actually knocked Michonne out and he took them captured. His plan was to try to get Rick to basically say, if you don't leave the prison, I'm gonna kill them. After, you know, basically explaining his plan to his group, they was with it. And he was like, if they don't, we'll take it by force. Hershel and him are talking, and to make a long story short, Hershel was like, you have changed, and Michonne was telling him, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Before today's over, I'm gonna kill you. And Hershel's like, shut up. He's like, you have changed. How can you have daughters and threaten to kill mine? He was like, and then the governor was like, listen, they're not mine. The governor basically said, there's no fucking way me and Rick could live under the same roof. It wouldn't work. I'm not going to kill anybody. I'm just going to give him an ultimatum to leave. Meanwhile, back at the prison, Rick tells Daryl that about what happened with, you know, the crazy bitch who was killing people in the prison. Of course, we all know Daryl didn't like it, but Rick was like, you know, Daryl, she didn't feel remorse for it. I had to do it. Daryl isn't too happy what Rick did. He banished somebody from the group. He didn't feel like he had the power to do that. And Rick basically said, you know, if I would have brought her back here and Tyrese would have found out, he would have tried to kill her. And I think as much as Daryl didn't want it to be true, he knew it to be true. So he was like, we got to go tell Tyrese. So him and Rick go to tell Tyrese what happened. And Tyrese like, yo, that shit can wait. Look at this. It was a person like slicing animals up and leaving them out there for, you know, for walkers to eat. And Tyrese was like, whoever did this is who killed, you know, the bitch I was in love with. He didn't say that, but that's what he said. And Rick and Daryl kind of look at each other and it's like, no, this isn't the person who killed the person who you're in love with. And he was like, how do you know? And as they got ready to tell him, you heard a big ass explosion. The first one to jump into action was Daryl. Go out and guess who's standing on top of a motherfucking tank? The governor.
I'm back.
He calls out Rick. Rick is like, shit, I don't make decisions anymore. There's a council. The governor's like, is Michonne a part of the council? Is Hershel a part of the council? He basically puts them out on their knees. And he's like, if you guys don't leave by sundown, I'm going to kill these two. There's no blood has to be shed. They're talking, and he's like, you know, it doesn't have to be this way. You know, we can all live here. You guys can live in a cell block. We can live in a cell block. There's plenty of room. We will never have to see each other. And he's like telling this speech, and Hershel's like, it can work. It can work. It can work. Meanwhile, back at the governor's camp, the governor left his fake ass wife and his fake ass daughter at his old camp to basically keep them safe, because he knows, I think the governor knows in his heart of heart, that Rick isn't going to give up the fucking prison. Now, I told you guys in my last review that the governor has like a Jekyll and Hyde, like a split personality. One side of him really wants to be good. He doesn't want to be the governor, and then the other side of him is split into the governor. And you even see that early in an episode when Hershel calls him the governor. He's like, don't call me that. Anyway, back at the camp where he left his fake ass wife and his fake ass daughter, he told his wife, his fake ass wife that is, that walkers, or he said biters, can't get across water. So she's sitting there and she's watching a biter get across water or whatnot, and as she's watching them, she's getting nervous because she's seeing them walk, and eventually, you know, the biter's getting closer. At the same time, her daughter's yelling for her help, but she picked up a sign, and basically the sign revealed that the place that she was playing in, making mud pies, was the place that they buried the dead at first. Go figure. He's trying to get the sign up, and the governor's fake ass wife is looking at this walker, still worried, and the walker's still coming, but eventually he falls and the tide pushes him downriver. At the same time, you know, she turns back around and says, what did you want, honey? And she's like, I did it myself. and a hand reaches up, grab her, and bites her. Whoa, I didn't see that coming. So she bites, the walker bites the little girl, and the mom, you know, screams, and she shoots him. Fast forward back to the prison. Rick basically tells the governor, hey, I can't give up this prison. If you guys try to fight, I will fight back. The governor has Michonne and Herschel on their knees, and the governor's like, you're gonna give it up. And Rick starts going into this speech, and he starts convincing not only the governor but people in the governor's group. He puts Michonne's sword to Herschel's throat. So I'm thinking like, okay, somebody left a comment in the last video. It's like, man, don't worry about Michonne. Michonne's gonna live. Herschel's dead. And I was kind of hoping it wasn't true, and I damn sure was hoping they didn't kill my baby. So him and Rick are talking. And Rick's like, you know, we're not giving up the prison. And he's saying all this, convincing the governor's group, hey, we can all coexist. And the governor started to believe it. But I told you guys, the governor has split personalities. And one of his split personalities said liar. And as he said that, he swung the sword, stabbed Herschel in the neck.
I collect your fucking head. Just like this fucker here. Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time!
Rick yells, no! Pulls out his gun and starts shooting at the group. Rick's group start firing, the other group start firing, all chaos. So anyway, he's bleeding out of his neck, Herschel is. He runs back, Michonne ducks down, rolls into cover, she's cutting the thing away. One of the governor groups try to run, she knocks him down, stumps him in the throat. Rick gets shot as he's retreating. Daryl and Carl are shooting. Everybody's from Rick's group shooting now. But before that, they showed a scene of Carl and Daryl, and Carl basically said, listen, I can end this right now. I can put a bullet in the governor's head. Carl doesn't put a bullet in the governor's head. I was kind of thinking maybe him or Daryl should have tried to take the governor out at that point. But they followed Rick, and Rick didn't shoot first. The governor actually shot first, or swung first. So anyway, the battle's going on, and you know, as they're shooting at each other, the governor's fake ass wife brings his fake ass daughter, and he basically grabs her in the arm, takes his gun, and shoot her in the head so she wouldn't come back as a walker. Now, at the same time, before that, he found Herschel, which was still alive, and he finished him off. And I was like, wow, that's fucked up. So his, you know, that's fucked up. As soon as he said that, he told him, go through the wall with your cars. And basically, it was Rick's group, and they basically just start shooting. There was a scene that I thought Daryl was gonna die, because Daryl's like shooting at a bunch of people, and he's shooting at a bunch of people, and walkers are coming at his backside, and they're coming at this side, and they show a scene where a walker goes to bite Daryl, and they cut from it. I'm like, oh fuck no. At the same time, I'm thinking to myself, what happened to Michonne? So anywho, the governor is behind his men, and as he going up, Rick comes out of nowhere, punches him in the face. The governor and Rick are fighting, and at first Rick was getting the best of him, but Rick was hurt. But the governor basically was winning the fight, and he's beating the shit out of the governor, and he's choking him, and he's choking the life out of him, and out of nowhere, Michonne comes to stab him in his fucking chest, and I'm like, my baby finally got her revenge.
You can take that to the bank.
So she stabs him in the chest, and I was like, all right, now what happened to Daryl? Stabbed the walker in the chest and using him for a shield. He used the walker to get close enough to throw a grenade that killed most of the group right there. And then the fake ass Shane, he's in a tank, and Daryl basically throws a grenade inside the little launch of the tank. The fake ass Shane jumps out, and as he jumps out, guess who's waiting for him? Daryl puts a fucking crossbow through his chest. The fake ass governor's wife, daughter, or sister, or whatever she was, her lover, she's shooting at Tyrese, and guess who saves Tyrese ass? The kids put a bullet through her head. And at the end, Carl comes up, you know, Rick's looking for Carl after Michonne saved his ass, and you know, he finds Carl, and they also find that his baby, we think, is dead. The baby seat was left over with blood in it, and they're like, oh man, You know, he's dead, she's dead. So they just both start crying, and Carl even shows emotion. We've never seen Carl show emotion on the show. He killed his mom, he didn't cry. This is the only time we've seen him lose it, is when his sister died. And for a note, I don't think that she died. I think that she is with Tyrese, actually. Because the two girls that saved Tyrese ran back. And I think they ran back to get her. We'll find out in the next episode. I don't know what's going on. I'm glad that the governor's dead. Now we're going to see them basically find a new place to live. The prison is gone. The governor fucking shot all type of holes through it. And everything. So leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think. Hell of a fucking mid-season finale. And I'm pumped. So this has been your boy Jay, aka the man by mean names. I'm signing off. Leave a fucking comment. Tell me what you guys think. And I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna tell me if I got a name wrong. Like, oh, but fuck that. So I'm signing off. Konnichiwa.
I can take that to the bank.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.